Cowboys. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all. Quarterbacks in the NFL, when he put it all together, we've been seeing that progress throughout his career. This guy's legs, we knew they were phenomenal. Arm, top-notch. But now we're seeing his mind come into the game. Reed's defense is better and better each and every week.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start this.
This is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring us.
As in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 2nd and 5. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line.
Means to open up.
They'll try and run for it with Conner. And some space here. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Conner. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
On 3rd down, he tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
And this is good from 57 yards out. 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah, good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
They got the win, so you get...
They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. The kick by Lutz is good.
Every piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out.
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers.
On the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun, Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Hopkins. And a nice job there defensively. They get it. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll back him up 2 yards and also
brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
kick by Lutz is good. And over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple.
Shoulders square and give their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 27, Murray. He finds Hopkins complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Well, one of the ways that quarterbacks keep their receivers alive in the pocket, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Connor going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
Fitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
To throw is Murray. Ertz has it left side. And this won't do it. He needed
Really enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
They're going to run. Here's Connor. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stayed started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. So now it's 2nd down. An option handoff given to Connor. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. McCann's kick up and good. And that will tie things. A lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is, and if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guy, that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Oh, Prescott stripped. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I go about it differently. I'm taking on the bullet. I've got to, because he gives his team an identity and confidence. And if we slow him down, now guess what? Everyone starts looking at each other like, who's going to make a play? Because he's made all the plays so far.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Throwing now is Murray. And pass complete to Moore. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard. Now the offense will burn their 1. Here's Murray. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys
this afternoon, as they're on pace to throw for over 300 yards if their form holds. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half, as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit.
6 DBs in the game. Throwing. Prescott. Back to Elliott, and he's got him again. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist to the right. It'll be 4th down.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from 3rd and long And now it's a go situation here on 4th and inches.
And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. So he needed the short yardage, Charles. He elected to try out her third, unsuccessful.
Sometimes those plays are stacked up by the defense and there's nowhere to go, so you have to bounce it outside. And some backs just get impatient. They want to go to where they think there's more open territory instead of going where the play was actually blocked. In any case, it didn't work here.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 35.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. Never under.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And down he goes at the 49.
As he worked straight across the field, he was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the 1st down. Speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness.
Couple here, 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Anderson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
To get going, a little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Here's Connor on the read option. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets made
well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They go quickly here out to Moore. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it brings up
enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Murray now. And this is caught at the end. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important 3rd down conversion. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
Now Murray. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His 2nd time field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 8.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
So the drive here. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And this will be Hopkins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards. That's not a guy they want to see consistently. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. This offense on 3rd down today, 5 out of 9 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And We tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of field. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 39. Here's Murray. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 20.
To a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Care of the football. Took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Cowboys have recovered.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they can keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
One part, I guess, sometimes
These last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well. Puts it up for other people to have big games as well.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Murray giving to Connor on the option. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Looking to throw. Prescott. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
Prepared on that throw.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and that will keep this a 3-point game. It's no good, and that will keep this a 3-point game. Maybe an important fourth-quarter miss as this stays a 3-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a 3-point game. They get a drive, put it through the post. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
To throw is Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Connor. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands.
7 on 1st and 10. Now Murray. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Well, I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. And that's good for a pick.
Effective when it's run well.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Back to throw, Murray. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the... They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete.
And remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. They had to go for it. Was to 500 as they move to 4-4 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Dallas, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11.